a place where the land heals, where families grow stronger, and where every sunrise promises a new story. Heartland is back. The season begins with breathtaking shots of the ranch at dawn. The fields are covered in golden light, horses run across open pastures, and the gentle sound of hooves blends with the soft rush of wind. This is Heartland, timeless, steady, and filled with memories of love, loss, and second chances. As the voiceover speaks, the audience is reminded that this land is more than just a ranch. It's a symbol of home, of family, and of hope. The music begins softly, almost like a whisper, then slowly builds, painting a picture of everything this place has stood for over the years. The camera lingers on the old wooden fences, the barn that has seen countless seasons come and go, and the horses that carry not only riders but also dreams and struggles. Faces of beloved characters flash across the screen, each carrying their own journey, their own scars, and their own strength. The narrator's tone is warm, steady, and heartfelt. For generations, Heartland has been a safe haven, a place where wounds heal, where bonds grow stronger, and where every ending has always led to a new beginning. As the sequence continues, moments of laughter, quiet reflection, and togetherness are shown. Meals shared at the family table, children playing under the wide sky, and quiet embraces that remind us that family is the heart of this story. The music swells gently, hinting at the idea that while much has changed, the soul of Heartland remains untouched. Viewers are invited into a world they know well, but with a promise that this season will dig deeper into its roots, showing not only the beauty of the land but the resilience of those who call it home. The final beats of this section hold on a wide shot of the ranch house, glowing against the sunrise. The narrator closes with a simple but powerful line: "This season, the legacy continues." And the story of Heartland enters its next chapter. The calm skies over Heartland begin to shift. Dark clouds roll in and the music grows tense, signaling that this season is far from simple. Life on the ranch has never been easy, but now the challenges cut deeper than ever before. The screen flashes with quick, powerful images: a horse rearing up in distress, a family dinner where voices rise in heated disagreement, and a loved one quietly walking away from the ranch, their future uncertain. Each scene is filled with questions that hang heavy in the air, questions with no easy answers. The narrator's voice is steady but shadowed with emotion. This season, the struggles are greater. Bonds will be tested. Choices will not come easy. As the words echo, the trailer shows the weight of responsibility pressing down on every character. We see Amy standing alone in the stables, her face lit by a single lantern, carrying the burden of decisions only she can make. We see Jack, older but still strong, his weathered hands clenched as he wonders how to hold the family together when time itself seems to be pulling it apart. We see a younger generation looking toward their future, uncertain if they are ready to take on the legacy of Heartland. The tension grows with each beat of the music. Horses gallop through storms, fences break in the wind, and tears fall in moments of silence. A neighbor arrives with unsettling news, hinting that change is coming not just to the ranch, but to the whole community. Relationships that once felt unshakable are tested, and friendships are pushed to their limits. The trailer does not give answers, only glimpses of the struggles that lie ahead. Then, in the middle of the storm, a single moment of quiet hits the screen. Amy's voice trembling as she whispers, "I don't know if I can fix this." The music drops, leaving a breath of silence, pulling the audience into the heart of her doubt. The section ends with a powerful question from the narrator. When the land you love is tested, when the people you trust begin to drift, how do you hold on? The screen fades to black, leaving only the sound of distant thunder, and the promise that every choice made this season will shape the future of Heartland forever. The storm begins to clear. From the shadows of conflict, light slowly breaks through, spilling across the land in golden hues. The music shifts, no longer heavy, but hopeful, like the first warm notes of a new song. The audience sees faces that once carried doubt now finding courage. The ranch, though scarred by struggle, stands tall against the horizon, its fences mended, its gates wide open to the promise of tomorrow. The narrator's tone softens, filled with warmth. Every challenge carries within it a chance to begin again. As these words echo, the screen shows small but powerful acts of healing. Amy gently guiding a frightened horse until it learns to trust again. A handshake between two rivals who finally choose peace. And Jack watching proudly as the younger generation steps forward, not as children, but as caretakers of the legacy. Moments of transformation ripple across the screen. A newcomer arrives in town, carrying secrets but also the possibility of change. Bonds that were nearly broken find their way back through forgiveness, laughter, and shared memories. Around the dinner table, arguments give way to conversations filled with understanding, proving that love is stronger than division. We see hugs, reunions, and smiles that carry the weight of long journeys finally finding rest. The music rises into a sweeping melody, paired with visuals of wide-open skies and galloping horses that seem to embody freedom itself. The camera lingers on Amy, her eyes shining not just with responsibility, but with hope for herself, for her family, and for the land that has shaped them all. The narrator speaks again. In every ending lies the seed of a beginning, and in every heart, the strength to rise again. This section closes with a wide shot of the ranch bathed in the orange glow of sunset. Families stand together, side by side, their silhouettes strong against the horizon. It's not a promise that the road ahead will be easy, but a promise that they will face it together. And that is enough to give the audience faith in what comes next. Asterisk, the screen bursts alive with a rapid-fire montage moments of joy, heartbreak, and change, all colliding like thunder in a summer storm. Horses charge across open fields, dust flying under their hooves. Doors slam, tears fall, and laughter breaks through like sunlight after rain. The music swells, powerful and dramatic, building towards something unstoppable. Every face tells a story, determination in Amy's eyes, Jack's steady strength, Lou's resolve, and the younger generation stepping forward with courage that feels both fragile and fierce. The narrator's voice cuts through the rising score. Steady and sharp. This season, every bond will be tested. Every choice will matter, as the words echo. The trailer shows a whirlwind of moments. Amy standing at a crossroads, torn between loyalty and freedom. A hand slipping from another's grasp in the middle of a storm. A mysterious stranger arriving with secrets that could change everything. And finally, the family gathered around the ranch table, their faces filled with both hope and uncertainty. As if the weight of the future rests on this single moment, the music drops suddenly, leaving a breathless pause. The screen fades to black. Then, a single line pierces the silence. Not everyone will be ready for what's coming. A flash of lightning illuminates a tense scene, Amy's voice breaking as she says, "If we can't hold on to each other, we'll lose everything." The score explodes again, sweeping into a final crescendo. We see galloping horses, embraces filled with tears, laughter under the stars, and silhouettes framed against endless skies. The screen glows with the powerful promise of change, of endings giving way to beginnings. The narrator speaks one last time, voice filled with conviction. Heartland. Season 19, new challenges, new beginnings. The story continues. The trailer ends with the title card. Heartland Season 19, coming soon. The music fades on a single, lingering note, leaving the audience not just excited, but desperate to see what happens next.